Alright. Mic is up. Glad I double checked that. Hello, and we are back with Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. We've got a bunch of new cards apparently that came out. You want to check them out? I'm still planning on making a Materiactor deck first, but Materiactor, Ryujay, and so on. But it is going to be cool to check out what came out recently. Well, it's always nice to check out new cards. It's not like I always chase after the latest stuff. Unless it looks cool. 10 billion pack opening celebration campaign. In some small way, I have contributed to this. And I get a free pack of the new stuff. Okay, sure. With several ultra rares right out the gate. Okay. Sure, why not? Alright, we got Diabolantis, the menacing mantis. Let's see. Who uses this? 2500 attack. Level 8 synchro. Tuner, one or more non-tuners. If this card is synchro summoned, send an insect or plant from deck to the graveyard. Up to the number of non-tuners used for its synchro summon. I could probably find a way to splash this into the Ragnarika deck. Just need to add more tuners. If you control this synchro summoned card, you can target one insect or plant you control and treat it as a tuner until the end of this turn. So it ramps. I'm not sure what I would keep it going into, but okay, sure. Belenop Sisters. It says plural, but I only see one person here. Is the staff a person? Maybe it's a typo to say sisters. The total level of monsters you control are less than or equal to the total levels of monsters your opponent controls. Tribute this at a level 7 or higher insect or plant from deck to hand. I'm trying to think what I would use that with. Okay, for I guess level 7 plant, I could grab the Therian monster. During end phase, take 2700 damage if you did not normal or special summon the added monster, or a card with the same original name after activating this effect. Okay. Ice Doll Mirror. Sure. Send a water monster from hand or field to grave. Special summon one monster from hand or deck with the same name as one water monster you control. I could use this with that fish deck I made a while back. Also, you can only summon water monsters after this. Oh, yeah, sure. That's not really a restriction, but okay. Banish this from the grave to add an ice doll from your deck or grave to your hand. Okay. Ice doll. Sure. Discard one other water monster. Special summon this from the hand. Normal or special summon. Add one water spellcaster from your deck to your hand. So this is for the Charmer? This is for water Charmers? Well, no, I guess you could use this with Ice Barrier. They have spellcasters among the many types of monsters they have, too. Let's see, what else? Oh, right. The ice monster archetype. That's it. There's a few other monsters that had just ice in front of their name that were but they were both spellcasters. It doesn't say direct support though, but yeah. I already had a copy of this, but it's nice to have two. Cool. And a nice little pack opening. And I've got 6 more to look forward to. I'll take it. Yep. This is the opportunity to get 5 packs plus another 2 guaranteeing so or above. New accessories. Liberator Ito. Unfathomably huge and ominous. Its form is not like that of any living being. Despair is inevitable when faced with its crimson aura. Sure. New selection pack, of course. And there he is, Liberator Ito. Just a huge... What was this guy? 4,000 attack. Costs half your life. And all it needs is the opponent to have anything that's either Omni Negate. Technically not even Omni Negate. Or Hand Trap. Can't negate the summon. Oh, you can summon from hand or grave. That's neat. You can only use it for a ritual summon. Let's see. Yep. And during your turn, unaffected by monster effects on the opponent's field. Nice. Accessory bundle for a 1 ultra rare guaranteed. Along with the wallpaper. 1 minute she was chasing a rabbit, the next she was falling down a wormhole. Welcome to a wondrous digital realm where reality and fiction are intertwined. Because why not? Malice in the Mirror. Protectors depicting Malice, the ultimate tool of the Queen who wields power over different card types. For those who desire dominion over wondrous virtual worlds. So does the virtual world archetype just lose to this? Alright. Deluxe Protectors, Malice Q. Protectors depicting a duo with a perfect partnership but conflicting personalities. For those who venture into uncharted domains. Sure. It's in the mirror. An icon depicting a self-governing AI whose purpose is to conquer a malicious world. It ventures into uncharted domains where no ordinary mind could remain sane. And an icon frame. An icon frame that evokes the vast uncharted domain accessed through a huge hole. Churning within the abyss are great torrents of dangerous data born out of humanity's malice. Okay. first things first, let's check out a duel log. See how it goes. Alright, it's hand traps and philandries. Let me double check this. What does this do? During opponent's turn, tribute this from hand or field. Neither player can banish cards for the rest of his turn. Nice. Right. Birth perfection doesn't create. Alright, what's he actually running? Nibiru Vernusil. Huh. Immodulce. Not exactly entirely familiar with how Immodulce plays, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna storm the field and just blow up Philandry's player. 7. Nice, more charming. What did it do for you? Absolutely nothing. Alright, let's see what this bundle gives. $10 packs. I guarantee you are. And what else am I looking forward to here? Wallpaper. Protector. Icon. Details. Oh wow. When I asked for details, I was kind of expecting it to give me details in regards to the extra stuff I get. The accessories. Oh, there's 2 different types of protectors I can get. Alright. Prepare to dive into even deeper duels. The new Cybers archetype Malice excels at banishing, while the revolutionary Battle Wasp receives reinforcement, gives them incredible strength in numbers. Strength of Tenyi enters another dimension thanks to their new ace, Tenyi Spirit Mola Adhara, while other must-have cards like the dual-flipping Liberator Ito also arrive. Situations can change in the blink of an eye. in the wonderland of dueling. But keep a level head and you'll come out on top. Liar. Alright. Well, let's see what's all in this pack. Aside from cards that were openly mentioned already, which is... Alright, seen it? Yep. Everyone seen that before? Okay, here we go. Malice P. White Rabbit. Okay. Take no battle damage involving Malice Link monsters that point to this card. Okay. Can only use each effect once per turn. If no more special summons, set a Malice trap from deck with a different name than the cards in your grave. Sure. If this card is banished, pay 300 life points to special summon it. And then you can only summon Link monsters. Speed Dormouse. Okay. Sure. As far as the appearance of the Malice cards go, kind of let's see. White Rabbit doesn't exactly look all that impressive. Dormouse kind of looks cool. I like how they got the whole reflecting lasers thing going on. Alright. Malice Link monsters. This one points to can't be destroyed by card effects. Let's see. During main phase, activate this effect. Banish one Malice monster from your deck. And monsters you control gain 600 attack. So that's one way to banish the cards. Straight from the deck, no less. Alright, if this card is banished, pay 300 life points, special summon it. Okay, I guess that's all of them. New Tinny Spirit. Saruya. The Shaman in the artwork. Okay, level 4 tuner. If you control a worm monster or a face-up non-effect monster, special summon this from your hand. Easy enough. If this is sent to the graveyard as material for a worm synchro monster, special summon one Tinny Link monster from extra deck, but it cannot be used as Link material. Then you lose life points equal to its Link rating times 1,000. I was thinking this would be a way to cheat out the Link 4. But if you're going to lose 4,000 life points, maybe I should look into another method. Alright, what else we got? Rare Ito, March Hare. Meh. Your opponent cannot target Malice Link monsters. This one points to card effects. Sure. Each effect once per turn during main phase. If this is in your hand, banish one other Malice card from your hand or grave. Special summon this. If this card is banished, pay 300 life points. Yeah. Armed Rebellion. Special summon an insect with 1,000 or less attack from hand or deck. Then if you special summon from the deck, send one monster you control to the grave. And you're locked into insects. The face-up insect synchro You control is destroyed by battle or card effect. While this is in your grave. Let's see. Banish this. Add a summoning swarm. What is the summoning swarm? Target a level 4 lower battle wasp monster in the grave up to the number of... Oh. Level 4 lower battle wasp monsters up to the number of monsters your opponent controls and special summon them. Okay. Let's see. Malice in the Underground. When this field spell is activated, banish a Malice monster or Malice card from hand, deck, or grave. While 3 or more Malice traps with different names are banished, Malice Link monsters gain 3000 attack. Okay. While you control a Malice Link monster, your opponent can only target Malice Link monsters for attacks. That's the trick. Okay. So you gotta make sure to go after the field spell. Delta of Invitation. And this card is activated. Send 1 level 5 or higher zombie back to grave. Sure. Let's see. For zombies on the field. Summon the token. Oh, hey Tremendous Salad. How are you today? I'm mostly just here checking out the new cards. Let's see, trying to figure out how I would use the Delta of Invitation. Monsters added from grave to hand. While this is in your grave, add this to the hand. So it recovers itself. I don't know. Shaman of the Tinny, I've seen it. I guess I'll actually read this one. While you control a face-up non-effect monster, monsters your opponent controls cannot target effect monsters for attacks. Also, your opponent cannot target effect monsters on the field with card effects. Sure. I managed to pinpoint exactly what I don't like about Malice. Okay? Is it the part where they keep summoning themselves after being banished from everywhere? Let's see. Nope. I would have sworn it would be the easy swarming. It's the art. Really? I mean, we've seen several different archetypes and cards and monster types that were turned into like just a collection of like girls at tea parties and whatnot. Isn't that Madolce? You love that archetype. Although it does have animals in it, has like cutesy animals in it along with it. The artwork is fine if it wasn't Alice in Wonderland references. Well, for me, I just care about aesthetics. And so far, as I've seen, the only card that looks remotely cool in Malice is Dormouse. It's basically just because of how she has all these lasers like angled around behind her and attacking in front. It's like that. To me, that looks cool. But none of the other Malice monsters look like they're doing anything. They're just hovering around. She's just standing there. I don't got nothing. Like, you need to do a lot more than that. Same for her. She is literally just looking at her watch. It's a comically large watch, but it's still, that's all she's doing. Because it's all referencing Alice in Wonderland. It's bad because it doesn't do it justice. Just look at Cheesy Cat. You know what? Sure. Where's Cheesy Cat White Binder? What's the rarity of the card? So I'm not. I guess I was gonna go through all these anyway. There it is. Cheesy Cat. She's just surfing the. It's like with a grin like that, you'd think she was trolling on the web. Although, hold on, what's up with her hand? White Rabbit's is the better ones because she has a stopwatch like the rabbit. It's an SR, I think. Cat in this. Okay, I'm not looking at the check. I'm not really focused on that. I'm looking at the part where she's got like, she looks like she has 7 fingers on one hand. Like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like the 4th finger is like poking out here, extending here, and then another one here. Like what happened to her hand? Who gave her 7 fingers? It just looks weird. Everything else just reminds me of like somebody who's trolling online. That's kind of it. She has only 5. Dude, do you not see this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You sure? Just one of them is weirdly long like E.T. No, man, look. Like, she's got like a closed hand, and then under the closed hand is a finger sticking out, and then her thumb sticks out over here, and then she's got another, and then she's got like a 3rd index finger sticking out. It looks weird. On the hand that's on her chin, she just has it's just a regular hand. That's just her finger. I know it's a finger. Again, it looks like 3 freaking. It's okay. Sure. You know what? Whatever. I cannot unsee it. It looks too off. It looks too weird, man. Alright, what does this one do? Book effect. Target a effect monster your opponent controls. Special summon a Tinny Spirit token that has attack equal to that one. Sure. E.T. go home. Yep. We got Red Ransom. Okay, she looks alright. Again, like, similar to what Dormouse was doing, but on a much larger scale with, like, reflecting all the lasers. So we got 2. And then White Binder. Alright, she's kinda okay. I don't know, like I'd have to be forcing myself to call this cool. E.T. was a cat girl anime wife. My other question is, why is just a bunch of girls? Did you not ask this with Trap Tricks or Lyralusk or Luna Light Monsters or Melodious or let's see what else? Well, I guess nobody would ask why it's a bunch of girls with Amazonas, so we'll leave it alone for that one. Let's see, Harpies also makes sense. It's just a bunch of girls. But no, there's other archetypes where you could ask, why is it just a bunch of girls? Still also have the Rika archetype for plants. I think Arrow Mages is mostly girls, and like there might be one guy somewhere in there, but eh. Hmm? Most of these characters are supposed to be straight up animals. This makes sense. They aren't based on anything obvious. That's true. See, Cat is supposed to be the Cheshire Cat, who one isn't a girl and two is a bloody cat. Rabbit is also no, not a girl. Okay, maybe it's a trap. Eh? Maybe, yeah. Okay, maybe I'd be. You'd have to sell it. Even Konami didn't censor her tits in this one. Shit. All right. Fuck. Okay. Yeah. Never mind. It's a girl. Damn. Hmm. Yeah, I got nothing. I've got no way to defend it. Somebody just was really into Alice in Wonderland a little too much and decided to make them all waifus. Speaking of, what does this one do? I read the one that was advertised earlier. See, two or more monsters, including Malice. Sure. While this card points to a monster, its original attack and defense. The original attack and defense of all effect monsters your opponent controls are switched. That's okay. Gonna use effects once per turn. If this card is special summon, add one Malice spell from deck to hand. If this is banished, pay 900 life. The special summon. Okay, sure. Like, compare this to the archetype that is most similar, that being Cosmo. It's been a Star Wars crossed with Wizard of Oz. The art is incredible. It really is. Wicked Witch is Darth Vader. Yeah, the Cosmo archetype does look really good. But it's also a really expensive deck, so don't worry about like me planning on building Cosmo anytime soon. What else does this have? Alright, so being able to search a spell whenever special summon is great. That means even if I special summon it through its other effect, I can still get to search out spells. You can easily start seeing how this deck just rushes, what was the phrase? Overwhelms the opponent with recursion and resources. White Binder, similar to this one, but just search it, set a trap. This adds a spell, during main phase, set a trap. Does the same banish effect. If special summoned by any means, target up to 3 cards in any grave and banish them. Nice. Knowing how the other Malice cards work, being able to banish your own cards is good, but the fact that it gives you the option of banishing your opponent's stuff too, even if you don't want to banish anything of your own, that's really good. Battle Wasp monsters. Looks cool. Ballista the Armageddon. Looks cool. Move on. Horn Brute Carnivorous. Oh, hold on. This actually looks pretty fucking cool. Alright, so you know what? We got winner, and as far as artwork goes, I'm seeing winners all around. Okay, this one kind of looks meh. Armed Rebellion. It's kind of meh. But, yeah, a lot of the artwork on several of these cards is looking pretty cool. Let's see, during the main or battle phase, immediately synchro summon one dinosaur using this card you control. What am I doing with this? Also, someone pointed out something really stupid, which is the Tenyi and Battle Wasp support is kind of similar. The new cards? Really? Let me see. Well, both had a really good spell that isn't part of the archetype, so it's not searchable. So Tenyi got a new card that searches it. Well, it can't be this. This doesn't... Oh, this adds a field spell. It doesn't add specifically Tenyi. So, yeah, you're right there. What about this? This isn't adding anything. Battle Wasp got a new spell that searches it, except the new spell also isn't searchable. Armed Rebellion, you mean? Being able to summon... Let's see. Search the deck. Yep. Or are you thinking of something else? Special summon an insect with 1,000 or less from hand or deck. Locks you into insects. If a face-up synchro is destroyed, banish this card, add a summoning swarm. No problem fixed. Battle Wasp got it repeated. They can't all be winners, I guess. Heavy Cavalry of the Indestructible Insects. This guy just looks like he's done. It's like, alright. He just has to go to work. Level 5 or higher insect plus an insect. Can't be destroyed by opponent's card effects. Sure. Insects keep losing. They're trying their best. Leave them alone. If all face-up monsters you control are insect monsters. Okay, easy enough to pull off. You can target 2 monsters on the field, including an insect you control. Banish them. That's usable. He's done with Konami. Fucked up the archetype again. Damn. Motor Kaiser. Okay. Let's see. Reveal this in hand. Immediately normal summon a dark machine monster. What is this? Bandit Keith? Target 1 monster you control, destroy it, then special summon 1 engine token. Why would I do that? Why would anyone do that? That's why he's also not Battle Wasp. He's distancing himself. Damn. That's sad. Although insects are supposed to be able to, like, use a whole bunch of support that's not directly tied to any archetype. And here's a new one. Battle Wasp, Rapier, the Onslaught. If you control no monsters, or the only face-up monsters you control are insects, discard another insect, and place a Battle Wasp Wind from your deck face up in your spell and trap zone. Then special summon this in the hand. Also, you cannot special summon from your extra deck except insects. Banish this from the grave. Reduce the level of 1 insect you control by 1. Okay. What is... It says you got Battle Wasp Wind. What is Battle Wasp Wind? Twice per turn. If a Battle Wasp is no more special summon, target 1, add 1 Battle Wasp monster with less attack And that monster from deck to hand. Okay. Once per turn, target one insect monster you control with a level. This turn, it becomes a tuner. Have Black Whirlwind at home. Yup! This is literally just Black Whirlwind. But for insects. Let's see. What's the name of that one monster? The Poison Wind? It's a Blackwing monster. This is the same thing, but this one doesn't do effect damage. Whirlwind isn't twice per turn. Do as many times as you goddamn well want. That's true. But Black Whirlwind still says it needs the monster to be normal summon. This one is normal or special summon, so I think that's where the trade-off is supposed to be. Planning to play a shitty version of Blackwing? No. I am just looking at the cards in the pack. Hello, Labyrinth Star. Even I know better. Well, you know what? No, I don't. I do think a lot of the Battle Wasps look cool, so I probably would. Blackwings can normal summon 3 times a turn. Easy. Not a problem. Get out skilled, Bugman. Let's see, this one does the special summon effect like the others. Any monster should show up out battle with a Malice Link monster this points to is banished. Sure. During main phase, you can banish 1 Malice monster from hand. Then you draw 2 cards. Okay. That's good. Supply Soldier of the Indestructible Insects. Again, some of these guys just look like they're going to work and they're just done with it all. He's not running. He's like, yeah, I'm here. The working man's archetype. Just regular insects. Let's see. When an insect monster's effect is activated, special this from the hand, easy enough. Then if you activate this effect in response to the opponent's effect, negate that effect. Also, until the end of your next turn, after this effect resolves, you're locked into insects. Got it. I don't want to be a Battle Wasp anymore. I'm going to get a new job. That's really how they come across. Because they're being released in the same pack. Being a Battle Wasp is bad for my long-term career goals. I don't know. I think when you take a job that makes you do manual labor like this, you're not going for a career. You're like doing hard labor for early retirement. I digress. Let's see. During your main phase, fusion summon an insect. Fair enough. Monsters from hand or field. And the cavalry guy just needs a level 5 insect plus another insect. So here it is. Yep. Now what the hell is this? Dragolithia Kunzite. What is this about? Put army to work on a farm. Yep. Let's see, if this is in your hand, send a level 7 or higher normal monster from your hand or deck to the grave, and then special summon this. This is Blue Eyes? Primite? You can banish this card from your graveyard. Target a normal monster in your grave and special summon it in defense. This just comes across as Blue Eyes support. I mean, I guess you could use this as well with Dark Magician. Since it's a dragon, you could fuse it off to get what's it called? Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. But yeah. Twin Pillars of Ice. Cool. Pun not intended. Just get 2 tokens, 1900 attack and defense. And then you're locked out of the extra deck during your main phase. Banish this card from your grave. And then normal summon a water. You can do this to turn it for its hit into it hits the grave. But still. Star Mirror. Looked at it already. Looked at that already. Tenyi Infinity. Okay. Is this what makes that guy a boss monster now? When this card is activated, add 1 vessel for the Dragon Cycle or Heavenly Dragon Circle from your deck to your hand. Tribute 1 worm monster, then target 1 monster in the field, destroy it. Let's see, only once per turn. Once per turn during your end phase, if you can send this card to the grave, and if you do, place 1 Flawless Perfection of the Tenyi from deck or grave face up in the field zone. Okay, Vessel for Dragon Cycle and Heavenly Dragon Circle. Okay. That's not bad. Alright, then we got double fusion. Sure. When you don't want to be paid to come up with artwork, so you instead just clip the same art in different angles, just mirror it, and then put them next to each other and say, pay me. Pay me for my art. It took a lot of effort to copy, paste, and then mirror this image from a 20-year-old card. What lazy fucker got paid to make this? Alright, what does it do? Pay 500 life. Fusion summon a fusion monster using monsters in hand or field. Then you fusion summon 1 more fusion monster from extra deck using monsters from hand or field. Well, it does exactly what it says on the card. 2 for 1 repair job. What is that? Whatever. Banish a dark machine monster. Oh, it's that guy. Grave, special summon a monster from hand, deck, or grave that mentions it. For face up dark machine, you control is sent to the grave. Set by battle. Trying to think. Banish this card, special in the token. So, I guess the goal is to always make sure you have these engine tokens on the field. But I'm still not seeing anything that like helps with the payoff. Let's keep it going. Malice in the Mirror. Cute. Let's see. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Banish a malice from hand or field. Then negate that monster's effect. Sure. If this card is banished, target one malice card in your grave, banish it. If you do, add one malice card of the same type, monster, spell, or trap, from deck to your hand. So it's not necessarily going to save the one monster. I guess it thins the deck out. Cool. Circle of Fairies. Not really what I aim for. I think somebody came up with a first turn kill strat that used this though. Sachi of the Ceremonial Bull. Pretty sure that's new. Denial Deity Doten. This guy looks like he's having fun. Okay. One light monster plus two monsters. Except on the field or in the grave. This fusion summon card cannot be destroyed by battle. 3,000 attack, so unlikely, but okay. As long as no monsters on the field or graveyard share the original name, any monster on your opponent's field or graveyard, monsters you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. This card is awful. You send this card. You can send from your hand, deck, or extra deck to the graveyard one monster with the same original name as a monster your opponent's field. Then target one monster on their field or grave and banish it. You're right, this card is bad. The first effect encourages you to not have anything, and then the second effect encourages you to have everything with similar names. This is dumb. Whatever. Stinging Spirits, Sting the Poison, List Rapid Fire, Shuna, Bee Troopers. Wait. Bad is an understatement. I mean, I don't know how to colorfully burn the card, but like, yes, it is bad. Dragon Bite. Bio Insect Armor. I remember there being an equip spell that looked similar to this. None. Effect allows you to remove theirs. It makes sense, it's just not good. Fair enough. Alright, let's see, what does this one do? If this is in your hand or grave and you don't control Bio Insect Armor, target one insect you control and equip this card to it. But banish it when it leaves the field. Also banish the equipped card when it leaves the field. Sure. The equipped monster gains 1500 attack, 2000 defense. Oh, only during battle phase. Whatever. Ragnarika, Triangle, Dragon of the Dark Deep. That actually looks pretty cool. See, I think the biggest part that I would pay attention to this is that it's a level 10 Sea Serpent. So I could actually use this with the Ryujei archetype. If 3 or more level 10 monsters are in your field, grave, and or banishment, it really is designed for that. While this card's in your hand, special summon this card. Okay. If it is special summon, send the top card from your deck to the grave, and this gains 500 attack. Then, if the card sent to the grave was a monster, inflict 1,000 damage to the opponent. Otherwise, you can send a new card of your deck to the grave. Neat. Tempura of Fortune. Oh, this is the Suship card. I'm gonna just move on. Yeah, nope. B Trooper formation. Alright. Take invitation. Yeah, we're basically getting close to the end. I'm not seeing anything that's like getting my attention to just, hold up and read something in detail. Isn't that one of those Dark Engine cards? Nope, not even that. Savon Rival Tunyi. Ragnar Rika Wisteria of Woe. Now this is new. Special summon, this is a monster. Okay. Then if you control a Ragnar Rika Link monster, banish up to 2 cards on the opponent's grave. Meh. During end phase, if this card's in your grave, shuffle 2 insect, plant, and or reptiles from grave and or banishment. Just reset this. Sure. Okay. First Balance Trap. Looks incredibly weird. Okay. Activate this card. Turn it set by banishing a face-up Malice monster you control. Sure. They resummon themselves anyway. That's not even a real cost. Add a Malice monster from deck to your hand. Then if you control a Malice Link monster, you can banish 1 card on the field. Yeah. Just a free banish overall. This is actually worse than just a banish. So, Dan the Shadowverse archetype has a character that's now a little girl. Crazy. Shadowverse archetype? What are you talking about? Anyway. Let's see. Clearly they got their card game mixed up. This was supposed to be for them. I mean, you're hard pressed to find anything made by Japan that doesn't eventually have some chibi character in it. At least for card games. It's kind of their whole aesthetic. Like, you'll have stuff of different artworks, but eventually, there you go. Alright. And then we have another one. B11. Okay, so TB11, MTP07, TB11. See. Activate turn it set by banishing a Malice monster. Special summon 1 Malice monster from your graveyard to your hand. Monster from that. Pulse no more. Monster from action deck instead. So you can just cheat out your the Link monsters. Huh. Neat. Monk of the Tenyi, Berserker, Shinobi, Battle Wasp, Resident Insect. Yeah, sure. Anything else? No. Everything else seems like an old card that's already existed. Template skipper. Sign that back door. I guess I'll look at code hack. Cyber's Link monsters cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. Easy enough. During battle step, if your opponent's monster battles, they lose. Their attack becomes 0. And then also for that attack, monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. Neither player takes effective battle damage. The opponent's monster must be faced upon the field to activate and resolve this effect. When your opponent activates a card or effect during a damage step, your Code Talker monster is attacking in. Alright, so it's specifically Code Talker. Okay. And the last card here, GWC06. See, the first effect, all the Malice traps share. Second effect, special summon one of your Malice monsters from your graveyard. They probably won't deal with that. Let's see. What's on it? This is okay. Like, considering how many cards wind up costing life points, the idea that they have something that lets them gain life points is actually pretty decent. Smash on your grave. Then if you control a mouse link, gain life points. Sure. Alright. Okay. Wait, hold on a sec. Constantly being pulled over to do other stuff. For the time being, I just wanted to check out the new cards. Take a quick break. I am going to update the dailies. Yeah, what do I gotta do? Traps, spells, synchro exceed, yeah. Alright. For now, I'm going to go ahead, eat something. I'll be back. I know it's a little anticlimactic, but I really just wanted to check out the new cards. Alright everyone, I will see you all in a bit. Till then, please take care. When I say a bit, I really do mean in a little bit. Alright, see you everyone.